Hey, friends.
You're not talking to anybody yet. There's nobody there yet.
Oh.
So.
There's a tips for going live.
Tips for going live.
I walked into the, Alex took me to the refrigerator, and you know, he just kind of sits there and he'll go. Then he'll put his hands behind his back and then he'll go.
Like, I want this.
It's really cute. I need to get it on video. It's so cute.
Do you know that
he doesn't like video either?
Do you know that
shy? We have one.
You know when I told you that whole story about being sick in Mexico and going to the doctor?
That was such a good story.
And you said I need to do a TikTok about it. I already did that one. A while back. I found it today.
My memory, y'all.
I thought that I had, but I wasn't sure if I had done it all.
I saw a really good ADHD video today about how I don't remember saying things.
That you said?
And I don't remember remembering things.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to make a TikTok about it. Mm-hmm. It might help me remember. It's so bad. I want to get us both in the frame without having to be too uncomfortable. Oh, we have 15 friends now.
Oh,
yay,
everybody.
Oh, we're notifying viewers that you're live. That helps.
Thank you, TikTok.
We got on there and, there's Muscles. Hey, Muscles.
Oh, it's Muscles.
It's our, famous friend.
I know. He's so famous.
Way more famous than us. There were not very many people live, and since we're together on our Wednesday family fun night, we thought it would be a good time to go live.
And we put all the children in the hot tub, so you know.
I know, we just got the hot tub figured out, and the leak fixed. The leak is fixed.
He said, "Shh, I'm just me."
I know, right?
Okay, I'm sorry, but we have problems with fangirling.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We wish we worked closer and we come work with you.
Anyway, go out with one of those.
We threw the children out the back door and into the hot tub that just got fixed. So, yay! Mm-hmm. And we said, now is a really good time.
Yep.
We better do it now if we're gonna do it.
Yep.
For an hour or so.
That doesn't mean that they won't come busting up in here in a little bit, but
which is also fine. The one of the twins wanted to come and visit, but he doesn't want to be on camera. I don't think so. Look at all our people. Tara Sunshine, Southern Belle. Some of these, I feel like some of y'all I'm friends with on here as well. I try to go back and add people too as I talk with you. We appreciate you too. Thank you.
Very much.
We could not do it without respiratory. I do not know how to draw blood gases. I'm just saying. I should, but our hospital doesn't do blood gases. ICU doesn't do blood gases, so our respiratory doesn't.
Lots of things I don't know how to do, and I'm always like, hey,
in
respiratory.
Theory. Yeah, hey respiratory.
Can help me?
Come troubleshoot this vent for me. It's driving me crazy. Troubleshooting the vent and blood gases. Yes, wag the dog. We are together.
We are together.
We're waiting on people to call us back about these travel assignments. We just sent out some more query texts, but nobody's texted us back yet.
Yeah, I'm getting very frustrated. Like, I'm ready to go. Like, Monday, I want to go.
Hunty, it put its notice in.
Yeah, I'm
finished.
I'm unemployed.
She's unemployed. I really don't think it's going to take that long. It's not going to take that long. Oh, we're friends, Brianna. Okay, good. Oh, my goodness. My husband has been showing me pictures all evening of the flooding. He got out. He went down to a different hospital because he's also taking a travel contract. Not with us. He's going to do ICU, and it flooded after he left. So he got out just in time.
I wonder if my creek is flooded. It usually floods up into the park. We hadn't checked.
Probably. We both kind of live on a hill, though, so it's going to run down for us. Sometimes our basement floods. But listen, y'all, it was like 32 degrees less than 24 hours ago, and now we both have this really pounding headache. So
I've been asleep all day.
Southern weather.
I've been very asleep all day.
I have too. 11 a.m. is when I got up, and then all I saw was sad. Ugh, sad.
It's terrible. That video you tagged me in of President Zelensky. Is that his name? Zelensky. Who I adore. I think he's wonderful. I had already seen that.
He's the world hero. That was the first time I had seen it.
I had already watched it earlier when I woke up. At like 1:30 or something.
Do you know the story behind it? I didn't read the whole story. I just saw him say that his age stopped when those children's hearts stopped, and it was like a dagger to my heart. It was a gut punch. Found out this week that USA Today will be doing a special for the 1 millionth COVID death in the something. Cool. Yes, we did decide to travel.
Yes, we're just waiting on somebody to say, sign this contract.
So if you are a recruiter on our live,
Yeah.
I keep expecting one of our recruiters to see us on the TikTok. I have not talked about, with any of my applications, I have not said we're on TikTok.
Me either.
I like my spot on TikTok too much. So if any recruiters are on here,
hook us up because we're ready.
You know where we are on the TikTok.
We're ready right now.
I decided to keep my PRN spot, but that's TBA. I might give it up. It's a very coveted spot, so I don't know if I want to give it up just yet.
Oh, that's Sassy Nurse.
Hey, Sassy Nurse. Wow, we are like,
I know.
Listen, y'all, it's because there ain't nobody else on here right now. We're so glad that y'all are here, though. Thank you.
We decided to travel because they pulled back all of our incentives at our job. And if we're gonna work rough, we might as well be getting paid to work rough. Is pretty much it.
That skit, Sassy, that I did, that you were my inspiration. Every single bit of that I said was true, and it happened to her the night before.
Yeah.
So I said, please let me make an I can't even. And she said, no, I still work here. I said, well, I've got to do something. This is pissing me off so bad. And so she let me do a skit. And then I texted it to her. I put it on a private YouTube link so that she could see it without, because TikTok is so weird. And I said, please watch this right now and tell me that I can post it. And she said, yes. So,
yep, that was what I walked into.
Every single thing. 6 patients on step down, pulled a nurse and a tech. We just feel like if this is how you are going to treat us, nurses, 15 years experience, 10 years experience, then you might as well be paying me more.
A lot more.
Because
So
I can always come back to staff nursing. There will always be a job. And we've got stuff we got to pay off. I have autistic twins that are nonverbal and they will never live on their own. So we have to plan for their retirement. And then Angie just has lots of children.
And we both have one going to college.
Yes, we both have one graduating this year and going to college. And we would like to help our children pay for college. Although we still owe money from 25 years ago. So it's all about the money. So we still owe money. We still owe an undergrad. So, but that's like at the bottom of the barrel, things to pay. That's at the lowest. That's the bottom of the totem pole.
My very, very, very sweet boyfriend husband paid for me to go to school when I went. So,
I feel like you told me that. I think I did that.
I didn't work the whole time until the last semester, and that was just because he decided he was going to buy a house. The last semester of nursing school.
He's a very industrious hard
really?
worker, good saver.
This is when we're going to buy a house?
And this was before you had children.
Right, we didn't have kids then.
Y'all had children later. So, that was pretty sweet of him.
Mm-hmm.
And nursing, actually, the degree of nursing is a very good investment, I think, because there's always a job. It's not always fun, but...
Not always fun.
You know, is anyone masking anymore with all the mandates dropping? Oh no, honey, they stopped masking in Alabama the 2 weeks after COVID started.
Yeah,
in 2020.
Yeah,
I don't care. We still mask. I just don't go anywhere, y'all. I just like to be at home
and
make TikToks.
Funny story, not funny, but
weird.
I ran into Walgreens today, and they have this box sitting at the cash register. This huge box full of N95s. That says, free N95s. Take 3
wonderful.
per person,
wow.
Please use hand sanitizer before you handle the masks. So
that is really smart. I just found out I can travel as a case manager.
Interesting.
Oh. Yes, job security. There's always going to be dying people. Regardless of COVID, it's just a really good job.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. It's definitely... Ooh, you take a lot of it home with you, but it's still, you can pay your bills. Case managers can travel. That's pretty cool. I feel like anybody could travel. Our LPN Papa that we work with, who we love so much, and he kind of talks us both down out of the tree at times. Usually not at the same time. I get more up in the tree at work than she does. I think she gets up more in the tree at home. I don't stress about stuff at home, but I do stress at work. I have my work zone, and I'm not a very nice person at work. I know y'all don't believe that, but it takes me about 6 hours into the shift to calm my head down, because I have got to get my stuff in order. It's true, like ICU, OCD. I have got to Sassy, I was thinking about you working in the ED. Every time I think about, I cannot do this with more than 2 patients, I think, oh, bless his heart. I cannot work the ED.
I could never do ED.
It would be bad.
That's not my forte.
It's not my jam to work the ED. I always, I think very highly of you being able to work the ED. But
we are still having a mask at our hospital, and we have very few patients that are COVID at our hospital right now. I think there was 3 when I left Monday morning. Just 3.
2 of them. Well, the 2, they're not testing anymore either. Sometimes they're testing. They tested her patient. But on the ICU that I went to visit a couple of nights ago, they weren't testing them. The nurses were asking, can we please test this patient? And they said no. Classic COVID symptoms. Said no. I can't even. I can't even.
Make it make sense. I don't understand.
It's never. Oh, ED at RMC. Did you follow in her footsteps? L&D. Whoa, I couldn't do L&D either.
Yes,
this is kind of fun.
We've seen that about China being locked down. I don't understand.
Can a patient request a test? Probably. I don't know if they would get it. I don't know if it would be done.
Sure.
I don't know if they would let them do it.
One of my kids just came and asked if she could have a Mountain Dew.
There's a lot of rules that we break on Family Fun Night.
So who cares if we go to sleep tonight?
Mountain Dew, hot tub,
whatever.
If it's warm outside, we also have a pool. Our little boys love the pool, so if it's warm outside, they do the pool. But it's not warm right now. It's like 60 degrees, I think. Brianna is going back to school. Oh, good for you.
It's never too late. Never too late.
Food was good. Food was so good.
Yeah, once we got it all right. The kids
can never go wrong with Mexican.
There are no mask mandates at school, but my children, most of them still wear masks. I think the younger ones are kind of over it, but I know my older 2 wear them.
Mine don't, but they're special needs, so I couldn't convince them to. I could convince Alex for about 10 minutes, I think, but teachers are not wearing them. On assignment in Boston, all those patients are still being tested. Okay, that's good.
Maybe we should go to Boston.
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 I've been to Boston.
Park your car.
I went and toured with my husband, the stadium, Fenway Park. It was really fun. We got to see the back.
We're in North Central Alabama.
Thank you. We like it when you watch. We like it when we get views. Actually, we just like interacting with our people. We like venting, too. It's really all about venting.
We do a lot of therapy on here.
Yes. I know rates are dropping.
Yeah, we've been watching that.
They started creeping back up just a little bit, I noticed, in the last couple of days. Surrounding states, we don't want to drive any further than like 3 hours. We're kind of picky. Block scheduling. We want to be together the whole time. Because we're special like that. We want to drive 3 hours or less, 4 hours maybe. We want to just rent a hotel, stay together, drive together, do everything together, work together, and then just drive home. Because we live close to each other and we want to just go and come back.
That's our plan. And ideally, we would love a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday schedule.
6 on, 8 off. Wouldn't that be fun?
It'd be so wonderful.
After about 3 days, we'd be going, can we go home yet? I'm just not sure about this one, though, because this one, its children calls it all the time.
No, they're not so bad no more.
I'm just like, I don't think they're going to be able to survive. I don't know if
They
can
survive.
you survive?
I don't know if I can survive, but they'll be fine. They
It's
survive.
very fun to talk to them on the phone. My children, y'all know, will not talk on the phone. And my 2 older boys won't talk on the phone either because they just don't. They'll text. I'm very fortunate that way. 6 on and 8 off is great.
Yeah, that would be wonderful.
Of course, it's going to take us 3 days to catch back up on our sleep.
I don't get 3 days. I got too many kids.
Yeah, I don't either. Well, Frankie is really helpful with the twins, so I do get some sleep. Oh, COVID vent survivor. Yay. Congratulations. Awesome. That's a very big accomplishment. What about FaceTime? Oh, yeah, Hunty. It's always FaceTiming.
For me or I think she's talking about
yeah, FaceTime. Yeah, I could FaceTime, but it's a very one-sided conversation. But yeah, I could do it. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I forgot your wife's a nurse, too. That's cool. Does she also do ED? I don't see her doing ED. I'm going to guess. Does she do ICU, maybe? That's my guess, Sassy. Maybe we've talked about it before. Yes, all the boosts. I don't think we haven't had a fourth boost.
Is there
yet.
a fourth boost yet?
I feel like I'm seeing.
I think they just approved it for 65 and older.
Of a fourth boost.
I think I saw that
ICU
somewhere.
peds step down. Oh, peds, yeah, peds, definitely.
She does peds.
She's such a good woman.
I couldn't do the peds.
I don't do peds.
I did one peds clinical in school and I cried and I couldn't do it. I don't have the backbone for it.
Is your hospital testing for anyone? Well, her hospital, which is also my hospital. Y'all, it's the ADD moment. Her floor, they did test the patient. The floor that I visited, I worked the other night, and y'all, I was so tired I did not do a shift debrief. It took everything out of me. I'm learning, though, that I'm not regulating myself very well. I'm not regulating my emotions, and I didn't pull back from the situation before it was too late, and then my emotions just kind of poured out onto that situation. But she's stronger than me. I can't do the babies. I know, right? Me neither. But the two that I went to visit some friends on another ICU, and they said that they had begged to test two patients that came up admits, and they wouldn't test them. So very, very frustrating. 65 plus and immunocompromised are eligible for the fourth booster.
I thought they said that, but did you have somebody that had COVID recently?
We had the event survivor.
Didn't your friend just have COVID? How did it go?
Which friend?
I'm not sure who they're talking about.
This friend did, but she did okay.
That was me. That was a while back. Hadn't it been a while? Like 2 months?
Time flies so fast, y'all.
It was in January. We're just in March. I feel like it's been forever.
Well, the sun's coming out too, and y'all, daylight savings. I need to make a TikTok about daylight savings. No, but it's going away. Oh, we're keeping it forever, right? Somebody who's keeping up with the news, has it passed? Daylight savings forever? Yeah? Let me know.
Oh, she meant me. Yeah.
No, I meant you. Oh, Carla.
I'm okay.
Yeah. She's good.
I made it.
2 weeks.
I was sick.
You had a bad weekend. She had a real bad weekend where she just couldn't keep up.
And I tried to go back to work, and I should have never done that.
Oh, that's my another good friend. I'm just getting a message from Erin. Erin, go get on TikTok. It's another good friend I met over here. But Tina, maybe it is forever. Oh, it passed the Senate, so we're waiting on the House. Okay. It will be. You come in. Come on, join the conversation. The second to oldest is here, and she's just giving us the side eye, like, what are y'all doing? Y'all are so crazy.
It's my little little surgery baby.
We're in Angie's bedroom, so we are. We have this really big house with random rooms, and the reason we moved here is because my mother-in-law and my grandmother-in-law were still alive, and we were taking care of them, and they passed away unexpectedly. But the house is huge. It's a very old house built in 1957, and it has an old cement pond, and it has a new hot tub. Because my husband and I both have bad backs because we've been nurses for too long. Anyway, so when we started doing life together because of the pandemic, I just took the billiard room. Y'all, I didn't realize the billiard room. It's got a whole bunch of books because we love to read. And it came with a billiard table, a really nice one, like the ones with the marble under the felt, because they didn't want to move it. And so we don't even really play billiards anymore. I just set the room up like a bedroom. So whenever they come over and we do spend the nights.
This is my room.
We're in Angie's bedroom. So, and I just moved a queen size bed in here.
And
she was so happy.
My favorite part of spending the night is every morning at 5:00
a.m.
Mr. Will comes in here.
One of the twins.
He gets in the bed with me, and he takes his little wolf toes and digs them into my leg. Now, I know that sounds horrible, but it's very endearing to my heart.
It's a term of endearment, y'all.
It is a very big term of endearment. And then, if I get up, he makes up the whole bed, and I can't get back in it.
Makes up the whole bed. Tell him how he makes up the whole bed.
He takes all the pillows and blanket and stacks them up to the ceiling at the top of the bed. So we can't get back in there.
Can't get back in the bed.
And then he eats cookies in it and gets crumbs all in my bed. So
yeah,
that is that.
We're in North Central Alabama. We just say we're North Central Alabama. We're in top half of Alabama. If we travel, we'll go somewhere within like a 3 or 4 hour driving distance because we want to just hop in the car after the last shift and come home.
Yes, with lots of caffeine. Yeah. I'll be the driver. What?
I do not like to drive. I hate to drive. Driving is a means to an end. So
there's a plug right there by that window. I'll be driving
in the middle of the
windows.
Yeah.
Down.
You see it?
There's a plug. Oh my goodness.
So y'all got 3 beds in here. We're ready for spring break or whatever. If we don't have a travel gig yet, we better get a travel gig, y'all.
I want one now.
We're like, hey, somebody call us. We've got lots of feelers out and lots of, I'm going to tell y'all one thing. To get a travel, the roadblock that we always run into, or that we have run into, is getting people to fill out our references. Like, every new travel company, they still want references. So the same 3 people have given all of my references. I don't want to join any more companies because
then they're going to be
it's heck to try to get these people to fill out your references.
I'm tired of referencing you.
Well, she referenced me because she's my charge nurse, but I will not be charged because it's part of my OCD. I've been burned really bad. One day I'll make a TikTok about being burned, but I have PTSD from it. But anyway, so she can do my reference. I don't really do hers because they want like charge nurse references, supervisors, that kind of thing. So sassy.
That's my goal.
That is, it's like, okay, but if we work 13 weeks, can we take 13 weeks off?
Yes.
Summer.
That's my whole goal.
The summer.
That's exactly why we want to do this.
Take a job in Panama City.
Right.
13 weeks.
Panama City.
Mine will have either graduated or they're in special needs class, but we could be a couple weeks late. Oh my goodness. And we gonna take y'all with us. Y'all gonna come with us and we gonna do shift debrief and
all that.
And tell you all the things. And I'm gonna try to do some more funny skits because they make me happy. They're fun. I can get her to do them with me too.
I need to do some more mother-in-law stories. Everybody loves my mother-in-law.
Yes, the mother-in-law is so sweet. Well, one of my moderators jump on and kick off some of these. Tallahassee Memorial Hospital always needs travelers. So, do I have any moderators on here right now that could hop on here and get rid of some negativity? Thank you. I'm just going to add you real quick as a moderator. Let's see. Oh, this is the part that always gets me. How do I add moderators? Sorry, y'all. Let me just do this really quick. Is that it? No, I don't want to do that. This is where I feel really, I think this is why people don't like to go live, but live is still so much fun. What do you think it is, Angie? I just want to add her.
Hey, Bama Bear.
As, Bama Bear, have I added you as a moderator before? I need y'all to jump on there and get rid of some of this craziness. April's on here. April, will you go and get rid of that one? You know who I'm talking about. Yes, thank you. I don't know. We're just being us. You just get rid of that. Knock it right off.
I love it that people think I don't know, I'm overweight. Like,
what
are you talking about?
What? Listen, life is life. Moving on. Oh, April, we haven't seen you in forever either. I know.
Hello, Ohio.
Oh, North Georgia. Hey. We hope we get the assignment we're looking for as well. Okay, ask us some questions. We've got a little bit more time. I'm so sorry we're just talking away and we're not, oh, you've been taking a TikTok break. This happens. I'm really not tied to views or being viral or anything like that. I just got on here a long time ago because I was so sad and I wanted to tell somebody about it. And I wound up, that one video went viral. I don't care about being viral, but it's so weird how TikTok works. If you get off for a while, you lose your place in line, so to speak. It's so crazy, but it doesn't really matter.
Good question. Do our husbands get along? So
if we could get them in the same room.
No, my husband is very, he has so much social anxiety. We've been married for 20 years and he still isn't comfortable going around he's not comfortable going to his own family's homes. So it's very difficult to get us all together.
I cannot talk him into coming over here and hanging with my husband. My husband's like the...
who's saying my name? Who is that?
Best.
Am I supposed to know you?
What?
Who is that? I can't see who that is.
Tell us who you are.
Who are you, Wah?
It's somebody that knows you.
I think so.
IRL.
Thank you.
It could be a man thing. Her husband's really, really, really shy, and my husband is quiet, but if you get him talking, he is very funny. He knows I'm in here talking about him, too. He's in the living room listening. He's in the living room listening. He knows I'm talking about him.
Oh, he says, I just like you. Well, thank you.
Oh. You have a
I thought I was supposed to know you.
At least one fan. She has one fan. Anyway, they both love beer. My husband loves craft beer, so we're trying to get him over here and drink a craft beer with my husband, but we haven't been able to talk him into it yet.
Mm-mm. Where do we see ourselves in 5 years?
Retired.
Retired? On the beach?
Pay everything off.
I am still looking for somebody to pay me to be a beach bum. I mean, I think that is my new career choice. I just have to find a good company to work for that will pay me to do that.
I'm just saying. We need to make a TikTok about that. Beach bums all the way. 5 years. No, seriously though. Pay everything off. Maybe travel as long as we can. We really hope that we like it because the money is so much better and we have so much to pay for. So that'd be nice. She can teach. She loves. I can teach. I just don't want to teach nursing. I don't want to teach nurses.
I would love to teach nursing.
Isn't that terrible, y'all? Nurses stress me out. She's so good at it though.
I love teaching.
I like teaching
nurses.
Music. I was a music teacher a long time ago, and that was really fun. But nurses, I don't want to teach nurses.
Yes, we plan to be together for all of our travel assignments because we couldn't survive it without each other.
I don't want to be by myself. I'm not going to be by myself. Mm-mm. Sassy, I thought about seeing if y'all were, I just don't want to work ER though. I thought, man, that'd be so much fun to work with him because you're not that far away. But I want to do ED. Kentucky, right? Are you in Kentucky? I'm almost positive you're in Kentucky. Which is only once,
I see so many assignments in Kentucky.
But it's kind of a drive. Mm-hmm. It's more than 4 hours. We are so refreshing compared to COVID crazy. We're so crazy. We're just so happy to be here too. We've not been able to get together because of sickness for a while. So we're just really glad to be in the same room.
We are.
And we haven't worked together in a while. I've been working the unit a little bit. And
she's abandoned me.
You know why, y'all. I'm going to tell you why. Not her fault. Because that floor filled up with a bunch of travelers.
Sure did.
The travelers took all the shifts. And so she had no shifts with her. And I have not had a chance to pick up with her in a while.
We had one of our most promising assignments that we're hoping that we get. We have a traveler at our hospital that came from that hospital that we're going to travel to.
The floor that we want to go to said, OMG, it's a great hospital. It didn't work out for this traveler to go back to that hospital just for other reasons, but said, oh, it's a great hospital. You're going to like it. They treat their travelers really well. And we're like, please, please. Oh, ratios don't exist. I know, but I think our ED is the same way and we just don't work ED. It's really, really bad. Whenever I get report, I'm just like, are they alive? You're good. Just bring them on up. Because they are so stressed out because you cannot turn patients away. And it makes my head want to explode just thinking about it. So on holiday now. Are you taking a trip or are you just home? You're home drinking. I know that because I've been watching your videos. His videos have been so funny.
Mm-hmm, they have.
The one with the thermos sloshing around telling us all it's Kool-Aid.
We do
it
always
ain't Kool-Aid. I know it ain't.
We always love to hear from our patients that we've, that have recovered and doing
staycation.
Staycation. Mm-hmm. Those are my favorite kind.
We do like the staycation with the pool and the hot tub.
Yeah, we do that often.
We're all about the staycation. That's when we do our spend the night parties, our slumber parties.
Yeah, sometimes it's like a whole 3 or 4 day party.
Sometimes it's 3 or 4 days, especially in the summer or during fall break or spring break. But we might be picking up a gig on spring break, so we're not sure about our spend the night party.
We'll see.
How is COVID going for us? We're down to 3 in our hospital. But you know that BA.2 is trying to.
Well, that was on Monday, so I don't know where we are now.
I know. I usually don't.
And it's not my hospital anymore.
Oh, it's not her hospital anymore, y'all.
Yeah, I don't work there anymore.
I feel like going da 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 da. This is so sad, y'all. It's not her hospital anymore. It's still mine because I stayed PRN. I have not gotten rid of my PRN spot yet. It's a very coveted spot, and I don't want to give it up. And I have an excellent manager. Granted, she can't do everything that we're asking them to do. The next variant, BA.2 is the next variant.
The next
I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's what I've been seeing. Stealth. Chick-fil-A. We love the Chick-fil-A. Yes, Chick-fil-A is awesome.
We also like sweets and caffeine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the only thing they stock on the floor right now is apple juice and Sprite Zeros. So anything besides apple juice and Sprite Zeros, hook us up. Because we are
forever
sick
grateful.
of the Sprite Zeros and the apple juice. Every once in a while I can snag an orange juice, but my GERD cannot handle the orange juice.
I can't.
Listen, the mixed drink was always cranberry juice.
He's gonna go.
Sprite Zero.
He's gonna go work at Hobby Lobby. Look, we have a Buc-ee's. In Alabama,
Buc-ee's is way more fun, dude. Let's just go to Buc-ee's.
They pay like $15 an hour. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna
with
go
benefits.
Yeah, I'm going to work at Buc-ee's.
They're so happy when you go. It's like going to Trader Joe's. I don't know who of y'all have got Trader Joe's, but you know how Trader Joe's, they wear the Hawaiian shirts and they're always so happy, and they'll break into the root beer for you and let you try it. Ask me how I know. But Buc-ee's is the same way, and there's so much food there. Mm-hmm. There's so much food. It's really nice.
So, that's what I want to do. My career change is going to be
Buc-ee's.
If I can't be a beach bum,
in 5 years.
I don't understand why that's not a career.
You can't speak plain enough, Auntie. It's Appalachian. I know you get it. Oh, good. We just had one open up. I went to see my brother in Texas summer before last, and we stopped at every Buc-ee's on the way home, and then they finally worked at one. They finally opened one. Oh, work at Trader Joe's. That's awesome. I love Trader Joe's, too. Buc-ee's is it's like a Flying J. It's a truck stop.
It's not like a flying J. It's
like the 5-star resort of the Flying J truck stop.
It is got like 90 or 100 gas pumps or more. I don't even know.
Yeah, there's a lot of gas pumps. They're all immaculate.
You go inside and it's like a whole world of things. There's Buc-ee's.
You enter the world of Buc-ee's.
Bathing suits.
It's like Willy
Buc-ee's
Wonka.
Clothes. There's everything Buc-ee's, and then there's
fancy
food,
truck stop.
and
yes,
barbecue, and then they have every drink that you could ever possibly. It is its whole. My kids want to go there on Friday nights and hang out.
Y'all know I've got teenage boys, right? So the thing that they wanted more from Buc-ee's more than anything were adult-sized Buc-ee's onesies. So we got them.
We did.
Buc-ee's is it's a beaver.
Yeah,
they got beaver onesies.
Bucky the beaver.
Adult beaver onesies.
It was so funny.
I have pictures. Maybe one day I'll make a TikTok about it. We could work at their Buc-ee's and go to the beach every day. It'd be so fun.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd do that.
It's like the Disney of gas stations. That's pretty good.
Yes, the Disney of gas stations.
I'll take that. Mm-hmm.
It has everything.
Yeah.
You go in, you could get lost. You walk in the bathroom and there's like somebody in the bathroom cleaning the bathroom at all times. And it's like fancy. Like there are no little spaces in between the doors where you can see through the cracks.
No, it's your whole private room.
Yes.
To go to the bathroom. So when you eat the barbecue and it hits you wrong.
Did you mean to say that? It smells so good in there. It really does. It's probably chemicals, but it does smell good. Y'all, somebody's just coming onto our live. Y'all would be like, what the heck are y'all talking about? Y'all so crazy. Dippin' Dots. I haven't had Dippin' Dots in a really long time.
You should be around at 2 o'clock in the morning on a night shift, because that conversation gets really
out of my gosh. It's either like slumber party girls bonding time.
Adult girls
bonding about everything. Mm-hmm. Or it's just silly.
And laughing and
too loud, and that's when the patient family members come out and say, excuse me.
But that didn't happen when we had the scrubbers that were really loud in the rooms. They couldn't hear us.
I know, y'all. There's one floor that's really close to the desk, and I had that patient a couple of weekends ago when I was working with her, and it was right by the desk. And for the first time, they had taken out the scrubbers, that really loud white noise sound from the whooshing of the motor or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I walked out and said, y'all, I can hear every word at the desk. Dang it.
Please don't report us.
No more being loud. There's a family member in the room. They weren't complaining.
I'm sure it wasn't appropriate.
Probably not. Y'all know we're not very appropriate at the nurse's
desk.
When
you get tired, things just fall out of your mouth.
It's
just like
it just spews out sometimes.
You just have no control.
Projectile.
Sometimes. And no amount of caffeine can fix that.
That's just tired. That's sleepy. And then it gets silly. Nurse's station talk is why there's nothing off the table.
Nothing. That's absolutely correct.
But what happens at the nurse's station?
Stays at the nurse's
Fight Club. It's just like Fight Club.
What's the first rule about the nurse's station? We don't talk about the nurse's station.
Don't talk about it. No talking about it. But and my husband, he's a guy and he works the unit at a different floor. And so he is just like hearing all these chitter chatter chipmunk girls talking about all the things. And he's just like... And he's real dry. So sometimes he'll say things and you have to stand up and it's like 3 different, yeah, it goes on TikTok.
Not all of it.
What? Oh. Anyway, my husband's real dry and he's real quick. He's got a really dry, quick wit, and he'll say things that have like a triple meaning. And sometimes I look at him and say, I'm gonna have to stand up for that. Hey, let me just stand up for that. Anyway, so he's got really good comebacks. So he gives it right back to him, makes him turn all red in the face. He gets some. He carries on with them. It's really funny. Had surgery at the hospital where I work. I kept telling them, don't talk about me. I know, right? I've been there for 12 years. They all know me. I know, but the people sitting right next to it, golly bum, they're going to hear it. This patient was pretty out of it, thank goodness. But the family member, I don't think the family member really cared. It was they were asleep. We hope. Anyway, yep. What happens at the nurse's desk stays at the nurse's desk. My husband is really funny. He wears a white lab coat because he won't carry a purse. He carries everything in his pockets. So he looks like a doctor.
He's our favorite with the confused patients because
right.
we send him in there and he'll
say, hey, go in there and talk to them
and be the doctor.
Well, the doctor, you're supposed to be in the bed. You're on bed rest, and it's always little demented old ladies, and then they just love him. It's really funny.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Whatever works. Oh, go eat, April. It's okay. There probably is. Jan will probably hop on here in a minute. Things just fall out of your mouth. Yeah. Mary Elizabeth loved hearing the nurses. You probably heard a lot, especially since they thought you were sedated. But you still hear things. I know you do. That's back to Buc-ee's. Yeah. I know, the patients always think the men are doctors. It doesn't help that he walks around with that knee-length lab coat. And he's got a beard. Yeah. He gets a lot of flack because of N95, but he's got it just right. So you can put that N95 on. Thank you. We may not be on here much longer anyway. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine, they said.
And how much are we? Oh, we only have 49 people. When there's fewer numbers in the audience, it actually helps. I don't know if y'all have noticed that. Whoever's gone live. When you have a lot of people, sometimes it's just bots and trolls. We may still be here. You never know. Either way, it doesn't matter. I know, right? I don't know, Hunty. You and my husband both. I don't think there's no other way. There's no other way. Not for either one of you.
What?
See what he said.
Oh.
My husband's bald. Got the goatee. Wears white lab coat. Well, it's like all nurses are women. What? No, they're not. Lots of them aren't women. Lots of good nurses aren't women. There's some bad women nurses out there. We could just take this to whatever conclusion we wanted. Do we still wear masks when out in public? For the most part. Mm-hmm. I'll tell y'all right now, I never go anywhere. I really don't. I like being at my house. I know, right? That's true. Very true. Oh, goodness. Hey, friends. Sometimes we don't feel very amazing. Y'all pump us up. We appreciate
Absolutely. It. Sometimes I just go and read old comments.
Mm-hmm. I really have read all those comments, y'all. I'm having so much fun with these filters. These filters are so fun. I'm discovering this whole new side of TikTok, and I'm trying to make I keep going back to Ukraine though. I keep seeing things and it's breaking me in half. But I'm trying to do funny stuff too, and so I just keep playing with the filters. So anyway, there's so many comments, so little time. But I read them all. If I don't respond, I have read them. Skits are addicting. I know, right? It's because of that comedy. It's that acting. We should have been actors. What
should Glenda?
Oh, hey, Glenda.
Hey, Glenda.
Glenda is our artist friend, the one that draws so well and makes, and then we do react videos because it's so amazing. So amazing. Yeah. We don't, you know what, too? Now that I'm speaking it, it'll probably change, but I haven't had a lot of trolls on my...
Stop it.
Stop, Amber, just stop. It's all been...
You know you're not supposed to talk about things.
It's been really... You know what? I think because... I'm going to say it. Is it too soon? It's because they're otherwise occupied.
Probably.
They're otherwise occupied. That's why. I just want them to come back and occupy me. Then it'll... Russia! It's the Russian trolls.
Oh.
They're not trolling me anymore. They can come back and troll me.
She's always speaking
I'm putting it all together.
She does it all the time.
If they will stop bombing them children, they can come troll me anytime they want. I will create 100 accounts for them to troll. I'm just putting it out there. I know, right? But I didn't say that.
What did you say? Oh, she didn't say that word.
Y'all know what I said.
The key word.
Y'all know what I didn't say. I did not say that.
Now look, the universe just said, hold my beer. Absolutely.
God, I know, right?
She does that all the time. She does it even at work.
Send me some Kool-Aid. I know, but listen, I said it on the Pixis, and the Pixis behaved. And this was telling you I only counted the Pixis 3 times.
Maybe 4.
Excuse me.
Maybe 4.
At least 4.
I hate that.
Excuse me.
I hate that. Hey, Dr. Ricky, we might have to get you off of here. Quit putting words like that in our lives.
He's like, wait, what?
we need a moderator.
Oh my goodness. Y'all. Oh goodness. Yes. I said it with the Pixis and we still had a record. But listen, y'all, before that time when I counted the Pixis, it was me and another PRN. And do you know how long it took us to count that Pixis? Every drawer was failing.
Look,
23 minutes later, at the end of night shift.
My very long-term work wife that has been my best friend for 15 years.
I'm the second one. I'm the bestie.
She's the bestie. But
this girl, the other one is work wife.
I love her so much. But when we count the Pixies, she's not allowed to count. And that's what started it. Because God love it. She drinks too much Mountain Dew. I hope she hears this. But she drinks too much Mountain Dew. So she's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And no, wait a minute. And I'm like, just move.
And I learned very quickly, this one counts.
I count.
This one keys it in, which is totally fine. Do not try to overcount over this one's shoulder.
No.
Never.
No.
Actually, I never did it. Other people did it.
No,
I just am I'm ready.
Dylan does it.
I'm ready. Call it out. Whatever. I don't care.
Dylan would lean over my shoulder and then guess and type in the number that he thought it was just to see if he was right.
Because, you get one try before it kicks you.
Before you get a discrepancy. So I told him he's not allowed to count the Pixies with me anymore.
So you have to know the system. But that is why. Oh, we know you're just messing. That is why we do it together, and she has her job, and I have my job. And if I'm not doing it with her, then Papa Nurse is doing it with her, and he has the job.
Because there's also other people that I can't count with that think they have to touch every single pill in the drawer, every single one. It's not
Y'all
necessary.
saw that video where you have to take out every pill and count it. Well, she can just do a glance. And then she starts slapping them back in the drawers. Then she says, they added a drawer.
No, they added like 8 pockets that night. I was so mad.
Why? Y'all, just why?
I was so mad.
Anyway, I'm going to have to give Pixis its own folder in my TikToks because I keep making stupid TikToks about the Pixis. It just makes me so mad.
No, he's not the work husband. He's just Papa Nurse.
He just has been doing this a really long time. Mm-hmm. And
he's way smarter than me.
Almost talked him into traveling with us.
He is. He was showing me some stuff the other night.
Oh, good. Listen, I'm the one that walked him through the compact process. Yeah. I did it for like 5
nurses. He's all approved. He's got it and everything. So he's just been kind of looking around to see what's out there for
And the worst part about getting the compact is trying to find a place to get fingerprinted.
But he already did all that.
He got the fingerprints?
Yeah, he's got his
so proud of him because I cannot go and do your fingerprints.
His license came through week before last.
Yes. Oh, I'm so proud of him. Okay, then he really is close.
Yeah,
we can just get him a job. And then my other work partner, the one that trained me how to be an ICU nurse, she was working one night, so I came over and got her through her process. And then I was trying to get her to do my reference, and I finally walked over there and said, "Listen, sister, give me your email so I can pull up your link so I can write my own reference." The link had expired. She was like, Just tell them that Amber is a great team player. I will make a TikTok about it. It was so good. I didn't get to do it though because I do type faster than her, and I was like, "Come on, I've got to get this reference done. You are my last reference. This is killing me. I want to get a job." So anyway, she was telling me what to say, and then the link was expired, so we couldn't do it. But she did it without me because a couple of days later we got the notice saying, "Hey, you're free and clear. We're going to start looking for jobs." So anyway, I'm gonna make a TikTok about that though.
Yeah. They're going to be hurting without us. Well, everybody's replaceable. That's the motto.
Our particular manager, that was something that I wanted to talk to you about that. That night that I worked, the other night that I worked, where I just told you it wasn't my jam, I picked up a shift on a floor that I don't normally work. And if any of y'all are watching this and y'all are friends with me, I'm sorry if you were working with me. And we had a great night. It just wasn't my jam. And I couldn't regulate my emotions. I was trying to pull some stuff in for one of my patients and I couldn't. And you're always debriefing in your head. Anyway, I realized that there was stuff I wanted to talk to that manager about, but it wasn't our manager. And you can't, we have such good huddle in the morning and we can pull her into the office and we're all good friends. And so we can say, "You're never going to believe X, Y, Z happened and A, B, C happened and blah, blah, blah." And I was wanting to do that the other morning with the other manager, and that's just not the same kind of person. There's still a friend and all of that, but it just wasn't on the same level, and I missed it a lot. It was really, I think it would have helped me debrief really well, but
I think I'm still going to have to call her sometimes and just tell her all the things.
I asked her, do you think that we could get her to come with us because she's such a good nurse and she's in management right now, but I know that she misses the floor, and she's one of those that will never, she'll always have a heart for the floor. She's never I don't think she'll ever drink the Kool-Aid. We have some that I'm like, oh, they have drunk the Kool-Aid. If you're in nursing, you know what I'm talking about. They were on the floor, they left and went to be a manager, and they've been managing for long enough now that they've drunk the Kool-Aid. But this one, she hasn't drunk it yet. And do you think we could talk her into coming with us? But I don't know. You always have to work out childcare, and right now we have childcare worked out. So
yep. Definitely do.
I don't think she could leave her kids right now. But anyway, sometimes I think they've drank the Kool-Aid.
Pug Mama, I don't think all administration are created equol.
I don't think so either.
And definitely with our hospital that we're at right now, a lot of them...
Your old hospital.
That was hateful. My old hospital, because I'm unemployed. Their hands are tied. I really do think that they would do more if they could. They're really good, and they did so much to accommodate us throughout all of COVID. They more than anybody else in our area, that any other hospital.
Oh yeah, our hospital was very happy compared to neighboring hospitals, because we all talk, even if we're not working at the same hospital. We all know each other, and all of us nurses travel to all these hospitals. So so-and-so would be coming over from such and such, and then this one over here would be coming over from over there.
Right.
And we all talk, and we had a really good, and if y'all remember some of our shift debriefs, we had it really good. Not travel nurse pay, but it was still, we had people trying. But I think that they don't have the, we are not there. I just don't think that they have the fortitude to keep going. They're not supported by their people. Mm-hmm. They're not supported by legislation. And we're in Alabama. Y'all know how Alabama is. I'm just saying. Alabama thought that COVID ended 2 weeks after it started. I'm just saying.
I don't think Alabama ever got on board.
Listen,
COVID was even a real thing.
I was intubating people telling me, it's not COVID. No. Tubing them.
That's bad.
Telling me it's not COVID. So that's how Alabama is. So I think that our administration, going back to administration, I think that their hands are tied a lot of times, and I really feel like a couple of people in our administration would be jumping on the travel train, honestly, if they could. Mm-hmm. If they could. There's, it's complicated. You can't always jump on that train, but we just are at a place where we can, and we have to go together. We can't go by ourselves. I don't want to be alone. Gotta have my bestie there. So there's
we need each other's
provisos
support
that have to be fulfilled before we will go. Block schedules, certain amount of money. And they're about to take our pay incentive away too, I think. It's
They
coming.
already did.
Wait, they did?
Which one?
The chunk of money that once you
I don't know about that. I
thought
But they took all the COVID stuff away.
All
You're
the COVID
sick?
stuff.
You're bored?
Come over here and be on the live with us. Come on.
Is something
fun.
burning?
It'll be fun, they said.
Huh? Your throat burns? Just talk. Use words.
My throat and my stomach burns.
Okay, go drink something. The 14-year-old whiny baby. Look at her. She's so
Listen,
beautiful.
it's the surgery, baby.
It's my little baby.
She had the surgery. The arm surgery.
It's coming off.
I know. All her glue's coming off and she's freaking out about it.
It burns.
You know we don't forget about anything. But it burns. Oregon would be really fun, but it's really far.
It's fun.
Y'all, the best contracts were in like Idaho. 15 hours of traveling.
Yeah.
2 layovers.
Now, if they were going to do
I'm gonna need driving distance.
if they were going to do a very nicely paid 2-week contract, I'd go.
Hey, Aaron. There's Aaron. If they were doing like a 2-week something where you could just fly out there and fly back. I know we're talking to Sassy about coming to Kentucky.
Go and get
I
some
can't work the ED though, but I think we could just come up there and get together. You know, that'd be fun. Or go out and see Muscles. I think that would be fun too.
That would be fun.
That
And
would
we
be
talked about doing like a whole
Oh yeah, like
a whole travel vacation and go see all
yeah,
of our TikTok
like
people.
we wanted to go see Jan. She's in Texas. We wanted to go see. We thought Sassy would be fun to hang out with.
And Muscles.
Laughter. I know she's all the way over on the West Coast, but I think that would be fun. Glenda,
Yeah.
that would be so much fun if we could just come see everybody. Aaron,
Yeah.
I would come see Aaron.
So we just really want to go see everybody.
Everybody, I come see everybody. One day,
Everybody.
when we're beach bums, we can do it. Then we'll have the time.
Maybe if we get one of them really high paying contracts, we can do it when we take off.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Road trip. My twins have a lot going on, but they do love to ride in the car or in the truck, so we could do that. If you do that, we must have TikToks. Yes. Oh, Glenda's got 80 acres. Oh, heck.
We might just move there. Where are you?
Yeah, she's in Oregon. She's in Oregon.
Oh.
So Oregon is not in the compact list, so we'd have to get a license. But we have talked about getting licenses in other places besides compact. Compact was just really easy and fast. Easy and fast. That fingerprinting was suspect, but yeah, time to get an RV.
A nice one.
One big enough for
We could bring all the kids.
9 childrens. 2 husbands and 9 children.
I don't think my husband would go. He might would.
Mine probably would. Mine loves to drive. He loves him some driving.
And maybe that's how we'll get them to be best friends. They can drive together.
Does yours like to drive too?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
He loves traveling and stuff.
Okay. Maybe we can do it. That would be a fun road trip. We're still traumatized from that fingerprinting. Y'all, if y'all could see that woman, I could not get her on video, but she was like, she had control of my hand. She was slamming my hand down on the
She
thing,
was, and then
on
she's
the-
like, relax.
she was like, relax. And I'm like, oh, I can't relax.
Dr. Ricky, you brought up an old trauma.
We are still traumatized. So that's going to need its own TikTok folder, and the Pixis is going to need its own TikTok folder. Civil White trailer. I know, right? Can you? And gas prices are so bad right now. That's why we were kind of hoping too that we might not even have to leave the state because it'd be nice not to go so far because gas prices are really bad. So we'll see. But yeah, we're gonna need a double wide.
Or a whole train. I don't know.
Yep, a bus.
Now, Alex will be living his best life in
He'd
a
be living his
train.
best life. Woo!
Yeah.
He does the hand waves and he loves the train. He gets so happy. He starts singing with no words, of course, but I'll have to catch it on video. It's really cute. He's
Need me?
camera shy though.
Go take off the wet clothes before you turn into a popsicle. I got one in here standing.
Oh,
Here's shit.
we're about to turn into pumpkins
Look at her bathing
because
suit.
it's so cute.
Look at the slash up.
It's so
I like
cute.
it. It's very cute.
Um,
I picked it out. So.
Ricky had to give me my towel last.
we
He had to.
All right, go change.
can you hear it?
That hot tub
Can you
was
hear
not
it?
hot.
They're all
Pumpkin.
coming in.
The pumpkin is
Let
coming.
me tell you, that hot tub was not hot. It was freezing.
The chariot is turning into a pumpkin.
Oh, the hot tub wasn't hot.
The dress is going away.
That's counterproductive.
It's gonna be the old house dress and the glass slippers are gone. Oh, it was over an hour though. We lasted over an hour. We are headed to the Traveler. All of our books. My husband and I love to read. My husband has a degree. A philosophy of religion and ethics. BN, before nursing. He's very smart. He's much smarter than me.
He's very smart.
But they're mostly philosophy books, and I love to read too, so a little bit of everything. It's our library. Library/billiard room/Angie's bedroom.
But the fact that it's my bedroom is the most
Angie's
important
bedroom,
part.
billiard room, library.
Thank you for putting that in order.
You're welcome.
I'm always having
He is
to
smart.
claim my spot.
He's very smart. He doesn't think that he's smart. He always says, I'm not that smart. No. There's people smarter than me, and I said, no, there's not.
Nobody in the world.
He's pretty smart.
He's very smart.
He's a good one.
Yeah.
Y'all, here's another fun, interesting tidbit about our lives. We've known each other since the 3rd grade. We rode the school bus together. And we actually bonded over books because he was reading The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And I asked him, are you reading that? That looks really good. In the 3rd grade. And he said, yeah, it's actually really good. Do you want to borrow it when I'm done? Yes, I do.
And
I did.
Love that first book.
And that's it. It's sitting somewhere up on that shelf behind me. I have to make a TikTok about that too. That'd be really funny.
We need to make a list of all the things we need to make TikToks
That's the
about.
problem is they go in one side of my brain and out the other, and I forget about
And then
them.
I'm going to make a TikTok, and I can't think of nothing to make a TikTok about.
And then when I
sometimes.
get in the mood, well, normally what I do is go watch Sassy's videos because he's got all these really funny skits, and then that kind of gets my brain going, and sometimes I can come up with something. But y'all, that night she called me and said, you're never going to believe what they did to me tonight. That was that skit word for word. So that was really good material, actually. And I felt like I was venting. I was venting about it.
What? It's hurting me.
What is hurting you? Take it off.
You actually
You're
talk these
so
cheerings.
needy. She is such a needy baby right now.
But
Just
won't
take
come on the
sock
camera.
off. Take the sock off.
No.
Oh, my Lord.
Love it, first book. Truth. One day he did a live with me. Angie was on her phone at her house, and he was with me, and we talked. He had his lab coat on and everything. Everybody was like, who's the guy? Oh, that's just the husband.
That's just those.
Just the hubs. Oh, some people are just joining.
Hello, everyone.
Well, y'all, we have a game. Not for y'all, but Abby brought a game.
She's very
And now
excited.
that our, thank you so much. Thank you. Now that our chariot has turned into a pumpkin and the cheerins are coming back in and changing their clothes, it is time for us to go play our game. What is it called? The memes game? Abby bought it with her birthday
It's,
money.
what do you meme?
What do you meme is what it
pretty
is.
funny.
And it looks really funny. And so it's time for us to go play our game. So we are going to, I know some of y'all are just joining. Thank you. Hello. We are going to, if I married my 3rd grade coach, I'd probably be bailing him out of jail. Listen, Hunty, I tell him all the time, it puts up with me and this craziness because sometimes it's crazy. I don't give y'all the crazy side a lot of times. Okay, so we're going to go play our game. It's time. I'm going to try to load this to YouTube if I can. YouTube does not... TikTok doesn't play well with anything. It's very frustrating, but I'm going to try. So anyway, we will see y'all very soon. Everybody keep your fingers crossed that we have a job the next time we get on here because
Hopefully.
it needs to work. These two need
I'm
to work.
unemployed. Do y'all
He's
understand?
unemployed.
I'm unemployed.
So y'all send some good
I'm
vibes
a little bit nervous.
so that we can work.
Okay.
And we'll keep y'all
bye.
posted. See you later. Bye.